Good evening and welcome to the January 7th, 2026 committee meeting for economic development. Present this evening is Commissioner Healy, Commissioner Walker, and Commissioner O'Leary. We do have a quorum. Commissioner Anderson is no longer on the council, so we are 3 of 5. Tonight we have the Director of BLDC, Kelly Sullivan, here to talk about some updates. Go ahead.
Thank you. I don't have a whole lot this month. It's been pretty quiet since I was here last, but we do have another company coming into Butte thinking about siting a business here. So we're going to be meeting with them here in the next week or two and do a visit of some locations that they might go and have them meet some people in Butte, talk about workforce development. So we're pretty excited about that. We do have a lot of trainings on the docket for this winter and spring. So we have some upcoming trainings. In January, we've got the Department of Labor. It says with Emmett Chandler, but her name is actually Chandler Emmett. We got her name backwards there. Chandler Emmett. And she's going to be talking about growing and stabilizing your workforce. And then we're going to have beginner cybersecurity for small business on January 27th. Those are low-cost trainings anyone can attend. So if you know anyone that's interested, please send them our way. We're ramping up our outreach again for our Tourism Revolving Loan Fund. This is the time of year when tourism-centric businesses start to really prepare for the season. Those loan funds and that program will help create good paying jobs for Montana residents, promote long-term economic growth, retain or expand existing tourism businesses, provide a better life for future generations, and encourage workforce development in Montana's tourism economy. So we're hoping, we've got a couple of people that have expressed interest in those loan funds. They are low interest. So it's a really nice program for tourism-related businesses. And then we do have our Big Sky Economic Development loan funds available. Additionally, in our loan department, we're just finishing up our migration to new software. So starting next month, I'll probably have some really good reporting for you on loans, on loan availability and what's happening in our loan department. I'm working with the County Superintendent of Schools, Jim O'Neill, and the Butte School District to gather and share more information with prospective companies on what we're doing for workforce development for our younger grades. You know, what are we doing at the junior high level? What are we doing at the high school level? Most businesses coming in want to hear that, not just what are we doing on a higher ed level. We're going to be closing a large brownfields loan within the next week, and also offering a portion of grant funding. And then we've got one other project that I didn't list here in Butte, and then we've got 2 other projects kind of on the horizon. One is still the Basin Creek Caretaker's Cottage, which is having some work done, and then the Blaine School. And the Blaine School recently had some damage to their roof. I mean, obviously it's very old and it's been a long time, I'm sure, since that roof had any love. So they do have some roofing work to do, but they also have some brownfields work inside the building. And there's a group looking at taking over that building for some of their work. So that's exciting.
Commissioner O'Neill.
Thank you. Who owns the Blaine School?
I don't know that. Okay, yeah, thank you. I feel like I've asked that question recently and didn't maybe get a clear answer internally. Yeah. So I don't know if you all have any questions for me tonight. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot going on this last month. It was pretty quiet with the holidays.
So the business coming in, can you tell us what type of business they are?
I can't. No, not yet. Not yet. Too soon.
Could you give us a little bit of a little more detail on the Tourism Revolving Loan Fund? What is the source of that money, and what kind of what scope of businesses can apply for it? Is it,
Yeah.
anything from a small tour operator all the way up to, a large tourism-based organization or
Yeah, a hotel,
hotels?
an attraction, say World Museum of Mining or the Motherlode Theater, something along those lines. We did have one hotel in a community outside of Butte that was looking, and we didn't get anywhere with them, but they were interested in doing a small hotel in one of the communities outside of Butte. So that loan fund has about $1.4 million available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it are there specific strings attached? I mean, is it just generally tourism, or are there?
They want they left it a little bit loose, the rules. They left them a little bit loose on purpose, I believe. But they want your main source of revenue to come from tourism.
Okay.
So they definitely want you to be able to say, 60% or what have you comes from tourism. And I just threw that number out. That's not set in stone.
Is that also only Silverville County, or is that?
It's not only, it's the whole Headwaters region could apply.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's five counties, correct?
7.
7 counties.
7 counties.
Okay.
So we're definitely trying to do some outreach. We will definitely want to get all those funds deployed this year, hopefully. And so we'll be doing a lot of networking to try to get that money out there and connecting with tourism businesses, especially through Southwest Montana Tourism, which is the regional tourism arm, similar to our chamber, but they cover a region, and we definitely want them to be helping us with that outreach.
Sorry, maybe you already answered this, but the source of this money is?
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. It's the Montana Department of Commerce.
Okay, so it's state money.
State money, yes.
Great. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Thank you, Commissioner O'Leary. To get them, would we go through you guys on them funds? Or is it through the state? Like if I had somebody.
You go through us. You go through our
give
loan
it-
department.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You apply. Our applications are online under Headwaters or Butte Local Development. They can apply right through there, and it goes right through our loan committee, as would any loans that we do.
Commissioner Walker?
Okay, I just heard on the radio, the lady of the Rockies was talking about the tram again. Are they working with you on that, or?
They're not. They have an executive director now who's doing quite a bit of work with their board, and I believe they have some consultants lined up that are helping with that work. I know they're having an event this month, maybe on the 17th of January. They're having a dinner and a fundraiser, and they're going to talk about their efforts at that dinner. But so far, we haven't been involved. We stand ready to help if they need our help with anything.
Okay, that's all.
Any questions from you, Commissioner Healy? All right. I don't have any other questions. Well, one more question, actually.
Yeah.
Regarding the Brownsfield on the Basin Creek Caretaker's Cottage, it
Yeah.
seems like we talk about this home pretty frequently. Can
We
you give us a
do.
little more details on the Brownfield? I was not unaware that there was Brownfield money going towards that project.
There is, yeah, and I don't have a ton of detail, but I can bring some more information next month if you like.
That would be great.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I was talking to our Brownfields manager today, and she was talking about a project in another county and asbestos and removal and getting the asbestos cleanly to the landfill. And I said to her, did you ever imagine you would need to know all this in your life? And I mean, it's interesting what she's learned through this process of working in brownfields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commissioner O'Neill.
Thank you, Commissioner O'Leary. On that, would you bring up the information on what they're doing to the Blaine School too? Obviously, I'm sure it's asbestos as well, but.
I think it's probably going to be
Okay.
asbestos. They haven't done the assessment yet. That will be the first steps, is to get an assessment done. And we'll work with Montana DEQ on that because they have assessment money right now and we only have cleanup money. So DEQ will work with a consultant, say such as WET or Pioneer Technical, to get some of that testing done for what's called a phase 1. And then they'll do a phase 2 if it's necessary. And then whatever is identified, then they'll be ready for cleanup. And we've got money to loan. We've got a little bit of money to grant.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize brownfields did asbestos and that stuff. I thought it was more oil, gas type.
Nope,
that,
it'll
so
do
that's awesome.
asbestos,
Yeah,
lead.
that's great. I had no idea.
In the Phoenix building, for example, in the windows in that building have asbestos in the glazing on the windows. And so they're going to be getting all new windows in that building, and it's like 270 some windows, which you wouldn't imagine it's that many, but they've got kind of a center in the building that goes down that's all windows.
Wow.
I don't know how to describe that. I'm not sure what the term is. Yeah, kind of like an atrium.
Good deal. No, thank you.
Yeah.
If there are no further questions, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn. You want to? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Any opposed? We are